Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sano and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be making a very short and simple guide on the brand new distraction and diversion called Herby Werby. Now this is going to be a very quick and simple guide, mainly due to the fact that the minigame itself is, well, it's very short and simple, like there's not a whole lot to it. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. So the Herby Werby distraction and diversion is a weekly D&D, resets every Wednesday, just like all the others, and I think it's one that everyone should definitely be doing if you want to train your Herblore up, or if you just want to get, that post-max XP. It's something you should definitely do because free Herblore XP is free Herblore XP, it's just the best. But this D&D is especially good for Ironman accounts for obvious reasons. So let's get into the mechanics of the minigame. So the minigame start is located on the brand new Fossil Island. I know it has a proper name, but for the life of me I cannot fucking pronounce it, so we're calling it Fossil Island for this video. It is located to the northeast of the lodestone, so if you've unlocked the lodestone, then just teleport there and run in a northeasterly direction and you'll soon arrive at the start point. Now there is a little NPC there that will tell you the basics, but it's really not worth your time because, I'm doing it. That's why you're watching the video. So it's super straightforward. It's much like Gathixian caches where you can only earn 100 points before you have to leave. So the goal is to earn 100 points as quickly as possible, but I say quickly as possible even though this minigame does not have a time limit. So you can stay in here for as long as you want or as long as you need to collect your 100 points, so don't feel stressed about that. So the two skills that this minigame involves is, of course, Herblore and fire making. Now, I know most of you will be doing this D&D for the Herblore XP, but, some of you might be wanting that juicy fire making XP, so I won't judge. But the way you get your points is very simple. There are two types of herbs in the minigame. There are ancient herbs, and then there are corrupt herbs. So the goal of the minigame is to have all the corrupt herbs burnt and saving the ancient herbs. You can think of the ancient herbs as, like, the good herbs. If you happen to burn one of the good herbs or the ancient herbs, you'll incur a 30-second penalty that halves the amount of points gained. If you successfully burn a corrupt herb, which is what you're meant to do, you will get fire making and Herblore experience, as well as 1 to 4 points. As far as I know, the points awarded are just random. There are ways to maximize either fire making experience or Herblore experience, because you do get both when you participate in the minigame, but there are ways to make sure you get more Herblore XP or as much Herblore XP as possible as opposed to fire making XP, for example. So if you are just looking for that fire making XP, then you're only going to go in with the mindset to burn the corrupt herbs. That's all you're going to do, just burn the corrupt herbs. But for most people who I'm assuming are here for Herblore XP, the only thing you're going to do when you get into the minigame is to stop the Zygomites from burning the ancient herbs. So remember, if you're after fire making XP, burn corrupt herbs. If you're after Herblore XP, take the good herbs off the Zygomites. It is also smart to utilize Surge and Bladed Dive in this minigame, although as I said, there's no time limit, so I know some people say you've really got to utilize these abilities, but no time limit, it's really not that important. Alright, now I've done a little bit of testing, and thank you to some other people who have provided me with these numbers as well, just based on XP rates. Now, I obviously haven't gotten it confirmed, but obviously it's just pretty much common sense that the XP does run off your Herblore and fire making levels. So I did this on my Ironman at level 64 Herblore, and I got 9,000 XP for the 100 points. And I had a friend of mine do it on his account, and he has 99 Herblore, and he got 30,000 XP. So it's pretty good. It's not the best XP, but it's good for what it offers. But the thing is, you're not going to be doing this D&D for the XP rewards. You're actually going to be doing it for the rewards that you can buy with the points that you earn, which I'm going to get into now. Now, the reward shop has 7 different items in it, and really only 2 of them are worth buying, in my opinion. So you've got the herb bag and then the herb bag upgrade. And these things are actually very cheap. They're only 200 points each, which means after you do this minigame twice, you'll be able to buy the herb bag, and then you'll have to do it 2 more times to upgrade it, which really isn't that bad at all. They do also offer small Herblore lamps and small fire making lamps, but obviously this isn't worth it. Trust me, I tested it, and at level 99 I only got 8,000 Herblore XP for the lamp, so definitely not worth it. You can also get these totem pieces from the shop, and I believe this is part of an achievement where you have to collect this totem across the entire island and put it together and stuff like that. So unless you're really going for the achievement, I wouldn't really recommend buying these things. And yeah, you can also buy a little pet there as well. But now that we've pretty much covered the entire minigame, but we're going to get into a little demo run now. So I did a run on stream, and this is the entire thing. I'm going to speed it up a little bit and talk over it and just tell you what's happening, but it's pretty straightforward. So as you can see here, there is a fire in the middle, and you've got all these little Zygomites running to and from the fire. Now, some of these Zygomites have like purple little wisps like emitting off them, and some of them have green wisps emitting off them. Now, the purple wisps are what represent the corrupt herbs, and the green wisps are what represent the good herbs. Now remember, you don't want to burn the good herbs. So if you see a Zygamite running to the fire with a good herb, you have to try and stop him before he gets to the middle of the fire. As you can see here, I successfully stop a couple of these green Zygamites and take the good herbs off them, and that awards me with points and Herblore XP. Now the Zygamites with the purple wisps, you can just let them run to the fire, that's completely fine. Now the only other two things are the herbs on the side, so you've got the purple herbs, which obviously corrupt herbs, and the green herbs, which are the good herbs. These do interchange as well, so just be careful you're not accidentally burning those good herbs. And yeah, very simple, the goal is just to pick up the corrupt herbs from the side and just run them into the fire, like the Zygamites are doing. So burn as many corrupt herbs as you can and stop the Zygamites from burning the green herbs. But yeah, now that you guys know how this minigame works, go out there, try it for yourself, especially you Ironmen, and earn that free Herblore XP. But guys, if you did enjoy this video or you found it helpful in any way, remember, drop a like, lets me know that I'm doing a good job with these new guides. And if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you'll stay up to date with all the future content that I release. But guys, with all that out of the way, thank you for tuning in. My name is Sano. I will see you in the next one. See you guys.
Kill every ghost I can see. Oh, but you're still haunting me.